Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Huba and I'm here with my good friend Olivia today.
Hi, everybody. I'm Olivia. We're so happy you're here with us today.
So Olivia, how's your day going so far?
Oh, pretty good, actually. I was just thinking about my trip to California last month. I was at the airport and I heard this family speaking English as their second language. They looked so confused at the check-in counter.
Oh no, that must have been stressful for them.
Yeah, it really was. The woman at the counter was speaking so fast, and they didn't understand the airport words. You know, those special phrases we use at airports.
Exactly. That's actually a perfect topic for today. We want to talk about airport phrases that every traveler needs to know.
Yes, because traveling can be scary if you don't know the right words to use.
So true. I remember my first time flying alone. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say or where to go.
Really? Tell us about it.
Well, it was about 10 years ago. I was flying from New York to Miami to visit my cousin. I got to the airport really early because I was so worried about missing my flight.
That's smart, though. It's always better to be early at the airport.
Yeah, but I was too early. I got there 3 hours before my flight. I just stood there looking at all the signs, not knowing where to start.
What did you do?
I finally asked someone, "Excuse me, where do I go to get on my plane?" And the person was so nice. She showed me to the check-in counter.
See, that's the first important phrase right there. Where do I check in, or where is the check-in counter?
Exactly. So today, we're going to teach you all the important phrases you need at the airport, from the moment you arrive until you get on the plane.
And we'll tell you stories, too, so it's easier to remember.
Let's start from the beginning. You just arrived at the airport. What's the first thing you need to do?
Okay, so the first place you go is called the check-in counter, or sometimes just check-in.
Right. This is where you show your ticket and give them your big suitcase.
The big suitcase is called checked baggage or luggage. You check it in, which means you give it to the airline and they put it on the plane for you.
But before you get there, you might need to ask someone, "Excuse me, where is the check-in counter for American Airlines?" or whatever airline you're flying with.
Good one. You can also say, where do I check in for my flight to Chicago? Just say the name of the city you're going to.
Now, let me tell you a funny story about check-in. Last year, I was flying to Seattle for a wedding. I got to the check-in counter and the woman asked me, "Do you have any bags to check?"
That's a very common question.
Yes, and I said, "Yes, I have one bag," but then I put my small backpack on the scale.
Oh no, the scale is the thing that weighs your bag.
Right, and the woman looked at me confused. She said, "Sir, that's a carry-on. Do you have any checked bags?" I didn't understand the difference at that time.
That happens to a lot of people, so let's explain. A carry-on is a small bag you carry with you on the plane. It goes above your seat or under the seat in front of you.
And a checked bag is the big suitcase that goes underneath the plane. You don't see it during the flight.
Perfect explanation. So at check-in, they might ask you, how many bags are you checking today?
You can answer, "I'm checking one bag," or "I'm checking 2 bags," or "No checked bags, just a carry-on."
Another important question they ask is, did you pack your bags yourself?
Yes, always answer honestly. You should say, "Yes, I packed them myself."
They also might ask, are you carrying any liquids, sharp objects, or prohibited items?
Prohibited means not allowed. You should answer, "No, I don't have any prohibited items."
Now, here's a phrase you might need to say. Can I have a window seat, please? Or can I have an aisle seat, please?
What's the difference, Olivia?
Great question. A window seat is next to the window. You can look outside and see the clouds and cities below.
And an aisle seat is next to the aisle. The aisle is the walking space between the seats. It's good if you need to use the bathroom a lot, or if you don't like feeling trapped.
There's also a middle seat, which is between the window and the aisle. Most people don't like the middle seat.
That's so true. I always try to avoid the middle seat.
Me too. Okay, so after you check in, they give you something very important. What is it, Huba?
Your boarding pass. This is your ticket to get on the plane. Don't lose it.
Right. They might say, here's your boarding pass. Your gate is B12 and boarding starts at 3:30.
Let's break that down. The gate is the specific place where you get on the plane. Airports have many gates like A1, A2, B1, B2, and so on.
And boarding means getting on the plane. So boarding starts at 3:30 means that's when people start getting on the plane.
You might need to ask, excuse me, where is gate B12? Or how do I get to gate B12?
Another useful phrase is, what time is boarding? Or what time do I need to be at the gate?
All right, so now you have your boarding pass. What's next?
Next, you go through security. This is the most stressful part for many people.
Oh, definitely. Security is where they check to make sure you're not carrying anything dangerous on the plane.
I have such a funny story about security. Do you want to hear it?
Of course, everyone loves a good airport story.
Okay, so this was maybe 5 years ago. I was flying to Denver and I completely forgot I had a water bottle in my bag.
Oh no, you can't bring liquids through security if they're more than 3.4 ounces.
Exactly. So I put my bag on the conveyor belt. That's the moving thing that takes your bag through the X-ray machine, and the security officer stopped it.
What happened?
He looked at the screen and said, "Ma'am, do you have any liquids in your bag?" And I said, "No, I don't think so." But then I remembered my water bottle.
What did you say?
I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot about my water bottle. Can I throw it away?" And he was very nice about it. He said, "Yes, there's a trash can right there."
See, that's important. If you make a mistake, just be polite and apologize. Say, I'm sorry, or I apologize.
Exactly. Security officers are just doing their job. They're usually very understanding if you're respectful.
So let's talk about what happens at security. First, you need to show your boarding pass and your ID. ID means identification, like your passport or driver's license.
Right. They might ask, "Can I see your boarding pass and ID, please?"
You just hand them to the officer and say, here you go, or just here.
Then you go through the screening area. This is where you put your bags and belongings into plastic bins.
The officer might say, please remove your shoes, belt, and jacket. Take out your laptop and put it in a separate bin.
This confuses a lot of people. Let's make it simple. You need to take off your shoes, belt, and any jacket you're wearing.
And if you have a laptop computer or a tablet in your bag, take it out and put it in its own bin. Don't leave it in your bag.
Also, take out any liquids. Remember, liquids need to be in small bottles, 3.4 ounces or less, and they all need to fit in one small, clear plastic bag.
If you forget this rule, you might hear, sir, you can't bring this through security. Then you have to throw it away or go back and check it in your luggage.
Right. So some useful phrases for security are, where do I put my bag? Or do I need to take off my shoes?
You can also ask, can I keep my phone in my pocket? Usually the answer is yes, but sometimes they ask you to put it in a bin too.
After everything goes through the X-ray machine, you walk through a metal detector or sometimes a body scanner.
The officer might say, step forward please, or arms up please, if it's a body scanner.
Just follow their instructions. It's very quick and easy.
Then you collect your belongings on the other side. Belongings means your stuff, your bags, shoes, belt, everything.
If you can't find something, you can ask, "Excuse me, did you see my bag?" Or, "I think my phone is missing."
Okay, you made it through security. Now you're in the main part of the airport. How you feeling, Olivia?
Relieved. Security is behind me, so now I can relax a little day.
But you still need to find your gate. Remember, the gate number is on your boarding pass.
Right. Look at your boarding pass. It might say something like Gate C15 or Gate A7.
Airports have signs everywhere. Look up. The signs will show you which direction to go for each gate.
You can also ask someone, "Excuse me, where is Gate C15?" or "Which way to Gate C?"
People are usually very helpful at airports. Don't be shy to ask.
Now, let me tell you about the time I almost missed my flight because I went to the wrong gate.
Oh no, what happened?
I was flying from Dallas to Boston. My boarding pass said Gate B12. I found Gate B12 and sat down to wait.
Okay, sounds good so far.
But I wasn't paying attention. They made an announcement. That's when they speak on the loudspeaker to give information. The announcement said, "Attention passengers on Flight 458 to Boston. There has been a gate change. Please proceed to Gate B18.
Oh, and you didn't hear it?
I heard it, but I was listening to music with my headphones. I only caught the last part. I looked up and saw people leaving, but I didn't understand why.
What did you do?
I went to the desk at the gate and asked, "Excuse me, is this the flight to Boston?" And the woman said, "No, that flight moved to gate B18. You need to hurry."
Oh my goodness, did you make it?
Yes, I ran to gate B18 and got there just in time. They were doing final boarding.
That's so stressful. So everyone please listen for announcements.
Yes, and if you're not sure, always ask, "Is this the flight to city name?" Or, "Am I at the right gate?"
Another good phrase is, what time does boarding begin? Or has boarding started yet?
The staff at the gate can also answer questions like, "Is the flight on time?" or "Is there a delay?"
A delay means the flight is late. The plane won't leave at the scheduled time.
If there's a delay, they might say, "Your flight is delayed by 30 minutes," or "We're expecting a 2-hour delay."
You can respond, okay, thank you for letting me know. Or, when will we board?
All right, now it's time to board the plane. This is exciting.
It is, but there's a process. They don't let everyone on at the same time.
Right, they board in groups. You'll hear announcements like, "We are now boarding Group 1," or "Now boarding passengers in rows 20 through 30."
Look at your boarding pass. It'll tell you your group number or your row number. A row is the line of seats across the plane.
If you're not sure when to board, you can ask, "When is my group boarding?" or "What group am I in?"
When it's your turn, you get in line at the gate. The agent will scan your boarding pass.
They might say, "Can I see your boarding pass, please?"
Just hold it out and let them scan the barcode. Then they'll say something like, have a good flight, or enjoy your trip.
You can respond, "Thank you." Always be polite.
Then you walk down the jet bridge. That's the tunnel that connects the gate to the plane.
When you get on the plane, the flight attendants will greet you. They might say, "Welcome aboard," or "Hello, welcome."
You can say hi or thank you. Keep it simple and friendly.
Now you need to find your seat. Look at your boarding pass again. It will show you your seat number, like 12A or 23F.
The number is the row and the letter is the position. A, B, and C are usually on one side, and D, E, F are on the other side.
If you can't find your seat, ask a flight attendant, "Excuse me, can you help me find seat 12A?"
They're always happy to help. That's their job.
Once you find your seat, put your carry-on bag in the overhead bin. That's the storage space above the seats.
If the overhead bin is full, you can ask, is there space anywhere for my bag? The flight attendant might say, we can gate check your bag. That means they'll take it and put it under the plane, but you'll get it back as soon as you land.
Just ask, "Where will I pick it up?" They'll explain that you'll get it when you exit the plane.
Okay, you're seated. The plane is getting ready to take off. How do you feel?
Excited, maybe a little nervous if you don't fly often.
That's totally normal. The flight attendants will make some announcements about safety. Just listen and watch the safety demonstration.
You don't need to say anything during this time. Just pay attention.
But once you're in the air, the flight attendants will come around with drinks and snacks.
They might ask, "Would you like something to drink?"
You can say, can I have water, please? Or I'll have orange juice, please. Or coffee, please.
If you don't want anything, just say, "No thank you," or "I'm okay, thanks."
They might also offer snacks. Would you like pretzels or cookies?
Just choose one. "Pretzels, please," or "Cookies, please."
Easy, right? Now, what if you need to use the bathroom during the flight?
Oh, good question. The bathroom on a plane is called the lavatory, or just the restroom.
You can ask the flight attendant, excuse me, where's the restroom? But usually you can see it. There are signs.
Just make sure the seatbelt sign is off before you get up. If it's on, you need to stay seated.
Right, and if you're sitting in a window or middle seat, you might need to ask the person next to you, excuse me, can I get by? Or, sorry, I need to use the restroom.
They'll stand up or move their legs so you can pass.
What if you get cold on the plane? That happens to me all the time.
Me too. You can ask a flight attendant, "Excuse me, can I have a blanket, please?" Or, "Do you have any blankets?"
If you need a pillow, ask, can I have a pillow, please?
Sometimes they run out, so they might say, "I'm sorry, we don't have any more," or "Let me check for you."
Just say, okay, no problem, or thank you for checking.
The flight is almost over. You're about to land. What happens now?
Well, the pilot or flight attendant will make an announcement. They might say, we are beginning our descent into Los Angeles, or we'll be landing in approximately 15 minutes.
Descent means going down. The plane is starting to land.
Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. The seatbelt sign will come on.
And put your seat in the upright position. That means not leaning back anymore.
Also, put your tray table up and make sure your bag is completely under the seat in front of you.
After the plane lands, it takes a few minutes to get to the gate. Stay seated until the seatbelt sign turns off.
Yes, don't be that person who stands up right away. It's not safe, and you won't get off any faster.
When the plane stops and the seatbelt sign turns off, then you can stand up and get your bag from the overhead bin.
Be careful. Things might have shifted during the flight. Open the bins slowly.
True. I once opened a bin and someone's bag fell out and hit me on the head.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I was fine, but yeah, be careful. If you need help, ask, "Can someone help me with this bag?" People are usually nice.
Then you exit the plane. The flight attendants will say goodbye or thank you for flying with us.
You can say thank you or have a good day.
Now you're off the plane and in the airport at your destination. If you checked a bag, you need to go to baggage claim.
Baggage claim is where you pick up your checked luggage. Follow the signs that say baggage claim.
You can also ask, where is baggage claim, or how do I get to baggage claim?
When you get there, look for your flight number on the screens. It'll tell you which carousel your bags are on.
A carousel is the moving belt where the bags come out. It goes in a circle.
Stand near the carousel and watch for your bag. When you see it, grab it.
Make sure it's really your bag. A lot of black suitcases look the same.
True. I always put a bright ribbon or sticker on my bag so I can recognize it easily.
That's smart. If your bag doesn't come out, don't panic. Sometimes bags are delayed.
Go to the airline's baggage service office. It's usually near baggage claim. Tell them, "My bag didn't arrive," or "I can't find my luggage."
They'll ask for your baggage claim ticket. That's the small sticker they gave you when you checked your bag at the beginning.
They'll help you file a report and track down your bag. Most lost bags are found within 24 hours.
Try not to worry. It happens sometimes.
Before we finish, let's talk about some special situations you might encounter.
Good idea. What if you miss your flight?
Okay, so you missed your flight. First, don't panic. Go to your airline's customer service desk.
You can say, "I missed my flight. Can you help me get on the next one?"
They'll try to put you on the next available flight. Sometimes there's a fee, sometimes it's free. It depends on why you missed it.
If it was your fault, like you arrived late, there might be a charge. If it was the airline's fault, like your first flight was delayed, they usually won't charge you.
What about if your flight is canceled?
If your flight is canceled, the airline has to help you. Go to the customer service desk and say, "My flight was canceled. What are my options?"
They'll rebook you on another flight or give you a refund. You can ask, "Can you put me on the next flight?" or "When is the next available flight?"
Another situation. What if you need special assistance, like if you have difficulty walking or you're traveling with a baby?
Great question. When you check in, tell them, "I need wheelchair assistance," or "I'm traveling with an infant."
They'll arrange for someone to help you. Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. Airports want to make sure everyone can travel safely.
Also, if you have dietary restrictions or allergies, you can tell the flight attendant when they offer food.
You can say, "I'm allergic to nuts. Does this snack contain nuts?" Or, "I'm vegetarian. Do you have any vegetarian options?"
They'll do their best to accommodate you. All right, Olivia, we've covered so much. Let's give our viewers some final tips.
Yes. Tip number 1, arrive at the airport early, at least 2 hours before a domestic flight, 3 hours for international flights.
Tip number 2, always have your important documents ready, your passport or ID and your boarding pass.
Tip number 3, be polite and patient. Airport staff are people too. If you're kind to them, they'll be more willing to help you.
Tip number 4, don't be afraid to ask questions. It's better to ask than to go to the wrong place or miss your flight.
Tip number 5, listen to announcements. I learned this the hard way with my gate change story.
Tip number 6, keep your phone charged. Download your boarding pass to your phone, but also print a paper copy just in case.
Tip number 7, pack smart. Remember the rules about liquids and prohibited items in your carry-on.
Tip number 8, wear comfortable shoes that are easy to take off and put on for security.
And tip number 9, stay calm. Traveling can be stressful, but if you know these phrases and follow the signs, you'll be fine.
Let's quickly review the most important phrases we learned today.
At check-in, where is the check-in counter? I'm checking one bag. Can I have a window seat?
At security, where do I put my bag? Do I need to take off my shoes?
Finding your gate, where is gate B12? Is this the flight to Chicago? What time does boarding begin?
On the plane, can you help me find my seat? Can I have water, please? Excuse me, can I get by?
At arrival, where is baggage claim? My bag didn't arrive.
And always remember, excuse me and thank you go a long way.
So true. Being polite is the most important phrase of all.
So, dear viewers, we have a small task for you today.
Yes, we want you to practice. In the comments below, write one airport phrase that you learned today.
It can be any phrase. Maybe write, "Where is gate A5?" Or, "Can I have a window seat?" Or, "Excuse me, where is baggage claim?"
Write it in English in the comments. This will help you remember it, and we'll read your comments and reply to you.
And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us.
Also, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We make videos like this every week to help you learn English in a natural, fun way.
Click that bell icon too so you get notified when we post new videos.
Next week, we're going to talk about restaurant phrases and how to order food in English. You don't want to miss that.
No, you definitely don't. Ordering food is so important when you travel.
Do you have any topics you'd like us to cover? Let us know in the comments.
We read all your comments and we love hearing from you.
All right, before we go, Olivia, do you have any travel plans coming up?
Actually, yes. I'm flying to Portland next month to visit my sister, and this time I'm going to double-check my gate number.
Haha, good idea. I'm flying to Texas in a few weeks for my nephew's graduation.
Oh, how nice. Well, safe travels to you.
You too, and safe travels to all of you watching. We hope your next airport experience is smooth and stress-free.
Remember, you've got this. You know the phrases now.
Practice them, use them, and don't be nervous.
English is a tool to help you explore the world.
Exactly. So get out there and travel.
Thank you so much for watching today, everyone.
We really appreciate you being here with us.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
See you next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Safe travels.